it snaps to the grid like. In this video, you're gonna find out how to create a bouncy bassline for your tech house tracks. We as house music producers, we want to create the best bassline. We want to create basslines where people love dancing to them in clubs. We want to create basslines where people get crazy and they want to dance and jump and have a sick time on a festival. If you're not getting this right, they're gonna think the song doesn't sound good enough. So if we get this low end, the rhythm, the melodies, and also the sound right, it's gonna be really, really great and people are gonna have a lot of fun dancing to our tracks. Before I start this tutorial, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also make sure you go into the link in the description. I have all my Spotify links there. I'm really, really excited for the upcoming music production course, the 14-day house music mastery. It's a 4 online course from me. It's basically covering everything. It covers the sound design, music theory, mixing, mastering. It's gonna take all the knowledge you can learn here for free on YouTube and compresses it into a course, into a 14-day course where you can learn everything very well structured. So definitely make sure you check that out. Go in the link in the description, just give me your email address and you can sign up for the pre-launch course. And let's get straight into the video now. We're here in FL Studio, and if you watch my videos before this one, you're gonna realize that the only thing I do when I start producing a house music track is I have just those kicks playing. And this is also my template for FL Studio. And then what I have, obviously, just to go fast, I have a few bassline sounds already saved up here in the template. So tip number one is definitely just play with melodies, because if you start improvising things and you start to develop a groove, just play a little bit with it, and as soon as you think, oh, this sounds really interesting, you can then literally just record it and put it into the DAW. But let's first of all start with the sound, what I'm going to choose. I like this one a lot. So our goal is, you can see here, each time the metronome is playing, there's multiple ways to play a bass line. First thing is we can play the bass line every single time when, for example, playing. That sounds interesting, but it sounds pretty boring. So let's mix up with a bit different note. So it's like there's no offbeat, there's no bounce happening, because we're playing the bassline note every single time the kick is playing, or to the offbeat, and we want to create a bit of movement. So we're gonna do one thing now. We're gonna play the bassline note just 1/16 before the kick is playing. This sounds really great, so I'm gonna record this one here. So this sounds quite interesting. It's not quantized yet, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna press Command A and then Command Q, and like this, it's fitting to the grid. It snaps to the grid like. And because I want to create a bit more groove, we're going to press now again Command A to select everything, and we're going to press Option Q, and then it opens up this little thing, and we have from FL Studio, we have already assigned grooves into it. So let's go and swing 50%. Hear the difference. Now again. This sounds way more bouncy. So I'm just playing basically, I'm just playing a melody, and as you can see, this whole 4-bar loop is divided in, let's say, 2 big sections, which is section A, okay? And then this same section is kind of repeating itself here from 3 to 5. So The only difference here is obviously that sometimes notes are played in different timings and stuff, and the end especially, you can see here 1E, 1E, 1F, and here it ends with G, 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 F. So basically we mix up those two parts. We just separated this whole bar into two parts, and those endings of those two parts make it different, so the loop doesn't sound always the same, because if we just play the first part of the loop all the time, it would sound super boring. It's not too bad, but we want to create a bit of movement, so we're gonna go up in notes or go down in notes. We can do the same thing. Let's do it the opposite. Let's just like put those things a few notes down, and then this creates another feeling. Oh, it's also really easy to do. We're gonna delete everything now. We can also create shorter loops, which is just 2 bars, which like it's more usually for tracks which are there to create a specific vibe. So this again sounds very different and very interesting. You can see it's very repetitive. Even this bar loop, we're gonna do again, Command A, Command Q to quantize it. Put this back here. You can see this whole 4-bar loop is again divided into like 1-bar loops. Like it's very simple, it repeats itself, it's a little bit different then. Like those notes are a little bit different. So let's listen to the whole thing again. So there you go. There's different ways to produce bouncy bassline patterns. You can use this for tech house music, whatever you choose. And if you didn't sign up for my music production online course, the 14-day house music master yet, check out the link in the description. I'm teaching producing house music, how to reach out to record labels, how to produce the track, how to never run out of creativity, a whole program which is just for you. So definitely sure you check that out. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and see you guys in the next video.
This place right here, right now.